Well, good morning in that, or good afternoon in that, or good evening in that. It's evening where I am. Welcome to the first reaction live stream from your boy, Celine Driver. Me. First reaction video stream of the 2023 football season. Tonight, we are going to watch my Florida Gators play the Utah Utes and probably lose. But, you got to play the game. You never know what could happen, right? Now, I know that I know at least two other people are streaming besides me. One of them being Christian Ballard. So shout out to Ballard. Not a Florida fan. And certainly the man who will suck all the oxygen out of the room. That would be my friend Uncle Lou, who is also not a Florida fan. So BVD is also doing it, and Pete's doing it. Okay, well, Pete's not a Florida fan. BVD sure as hell isn't a Florida fan. And none of them are Florida fans. So if you want to see the reactions of an actual Florida fan who has been a Florida fan longer than most of those jokers have been alive, hang out with me for a little while. That's fine. And if you don't, obviously that's fine. Yes, if all the comments are going to be go Utes, I might as well just lead the stream now, right? Let's see, Sir Uga, he was here. I don't know if he still is. Matt Dumit is here. Let's see. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights is here. Good to see you. And CJ making his contribution. CJ, I hope your team gets smoked by Georgia, 100-0. Oh, well, I'm just watching the pregame right now. And we got Dan Mullen wearing an awful-looking tie. I don't know who dresses this guy, but it's obviously somebody who can't see. Looks like it is official that Cam Rising is not going to play. Some guy named Barnes, I guess, is going to be their starting quarterback. So who knows what will happen, right? Now, if anyone in here doesn't know how this works, and I doubt there is anyone in here who doesn't know how this works, I can't show the game, which is why that TV is off, or else I would watch the game on TV. I can't play audio. I can't show the game. I can't do anything like that because it's copyrighted and I'll get shut down. So all I can do is watch the game. Now, I'm looking at my iMac straight on. I have my second monitor over to my left, and the game is on there. And I'm just going to watch the game, and I'm going to react to it and, maybe try and do play-by-play like I did last year. I have done this before. Nobody has said I'm horrible at it. And I'll be doing this all season as I can, as my schedule allows. I will probably do a lot of Harvard games as well this season. But Harvard doesn't start playing until September 16th, so I have plenty of time to do Gator games. And right now we're getting an nice overview of the stadium in Utah. Looks like a full house. I don't think they're scheduled to kick off for another 5 minutes or so, 5-10 minutes. And unfortunately, we have Herb Street calling the game. Thank God I don't have to listen to it. I don't want to listen to Herb Street. We know that he hates all things SEC, and he especially hates all things Florida. So, pardon me. So they're doing, player profiles and everything. So lamenting the fact, I guess, that Cam is not going to. They just showed the hit that injured him. Looked like a pretty good hit. And showing him playing in preseason and doing a little warm up here with his gorgeous flowing black hair. He looks so pretty. But unfortunately, you're not playing tonight. So there is that. So it looks like it's going to be Bryson Barnes. And his backup is Nate Johnson. But then again, I mean, this is a road game for Florida. Different time zone. I think they're 2 hours behind Florida time. And an altitude difference. So, and let's face it, Utah is a better team. Looks like they got quite a few people out today. They're starting QB, starting tight end, starting center, a few other people. I'm not really sure how healthy Florida is, but hopefully they're healthy enough to give Utah a decent game. You never know what's going to happen. That's why you take the field, right? So we'll see. They're showing Florida actually practicing in Dallas, Texas because of the hurricane that blew through Gainesville. I think Gainesville pretty much took a almost direct hit of the hurricane the other day. I think they're still going to play the McNee game on September 9th. I think they'll be able to get the power back up and running in Gainesville and get everything going again. Hopefully the campus didn't take a lot of damage. Let's see. Aaron Anderson, name I've not seen before in here. Thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate that. Hope everyone is enjoying Bidenomics. At least football is here to distract. I am not enjoying Bidenomics. Absolutely not. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully Bidenomics will end soon. I guess they're showing some coaches. A couple of them know each other, evidently. Jerry Wells, good evening to you as well, sir. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to click the thumbs up if you already haven't done it. I do appreciate that. And I do appreciate the super chat. The super chat function is available for anyone who wants to use it. My policy with super chats is never required, always appreciated. So let's see. We're still in pregame and commercial breaks and that sort of thing. I am wearing a Gator t-shirt. Won't back down. I am also wearing one of my Gator themed wristwatches. This one is a Glycine. One of their combat sub watches is a dive watch, blue dial, orange bezel. I think it's one of the prettier watches I own and really do enjoy wearing this watch. Space Mountains here. Good to see you, sir. No, I honestly, I've been quite clear about this for months now. I do not have high expectations for this game. I don't expect Florida to win this game. I hope Florida can make it a competitive game. I hope they can do some things, work their offense, do some things right figure out what works and what doesn't. But do I expect them to roll into Salt Lake City and win the game? No, absolutely. No confidence in our quarterback or O-line. Well, I assume you're talking about the Florida offensive line and the Florida quarterback. Those are two of the biggest question marks in Florida football right now. We know Graham Mertz is an experienced quarterback. He's played several seasons with Wisconsin. It's not like he's never taken a snap in anger in college football. We don't know how he's going to do in a Billy Napier offense. We don't know how he's going to do against SEC opponents or a Pac-12 opponent for that matter. If he has time and he stays upright, maybe he can do something. That brings up the second problem, the offensive line. 4 of the 5 offensive linemen from last year are not there anymore. We're rebuilding the entire offensive line. We don't know how they're going to play. And Florida is supposed to be a run-heavy offense in 2023. We have really good running backs. ETN is certainly a very good running back. And I forgot the other guy's name. I'm sorry. I believe we have one of the better running back rooms in the SEC, but we don't know what the offensive line is going to look like. We also have to wonder what our defense is going to look like. Let's face it. We did not have a good defense for a good number of years owing to the stupidity of Todd Grantham and the inability to recruit of Dan Mullen. So we had a decent defense last year. I thought it was better than it had been for a few years. Still wasn't a very good one, but it was better. It's supposed to be more improved this year. I guess we're going to find out. And they're lining up for kickoff right now. It looks like Florida is going to get the ball first. Obviously, I don't know who won the toss because I can't hear anything. So, oops, and my screen froze. All right, kick is away, and it's fielded at the goal line, and our guy is at ETN. He's running it out, and he gets bottled up at about, looks like the 18-yard line. And looks like we're going to get our first look at Florida's offense in anger. Rick Sanchez is here, which means I'm going to get trolled mercilessly for the next 3 hours. So let's see where we're at. We already have an official's timeout. Really? Jeez. All right, I'm going to try and do play-by-play as best I can. I'm not having to concentrate on multiple football games like the other guys. And like I said, if you want to see the other guys, I can't blame you. But okay, so we have trips to the left. Mertz is lined up on his 19 in shotgun, signaling changing the play. We have one running back. Snap is back. Mertz is back for his first throw of the season. It's a complete gain of 8 to number 22, who I don't know who that is yet. That's Jackson. We're in a very important number in Gator history. Looks like the Gators are going to go hurry up. 2nd and 2. Mertz takes gives a toss to, or not really a toss, but a pitch to Purcell. Picked up 1, didn't fool anybody. It looked like he wanted to do kind of like a jet sweep kind of thing. Didn't really sell a fake handoff to anybody. So, well, what the hell. 3rd and 1 from the Gator 29. Man, I bet that crowd is loud. Okay. Now, false start on the Gators, going to back them up 5 yards. No. So, not an auspicious start for the Gator offense. First play was good. Second play sucked. First penalty puts them back to 3rd and 6. Piss poor camera work, I have to say. The camera work from the lefties at ESPN is not impressing me right now. Okay, Mertz back in the shotgun. Calls for the ball. Got the ball. And tried to do a bubble screen out to the right and drop the ball. So 3 and out for the Florida Gators. I have a feeling I'm going to be saying that a lot this season, but it is what it is. When you're a team that doesn't have a lot of weapons because your past 3 coaches couldn't recruit, I guess you do what you can. So Florida's back to punt, and the punt is away. Good punt, deep, drove the guy back, and he's hit immediately after he catches the ball. Didn't call for a fair catch. He caught it at 30 and got tackled right where he caught the ball. So now we get to look at Bryson Barnes, the backup quarterback from Wilfred, Utah. Set a high school record for touchdown passes. I don't know what that means, but all right. So, second career start for Bryson Barnes. 453 yards in his career, 5 TDs, 2 interceptions. Utah gets the ball at their 30-yard line. They've wind up 3 wide, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Back to pass. And he goes deep and complete and a touchdown. Oh, God. Hey, Steve, how you doing, man? Threw into double coverage and touchdown, Utah. Oh, boy. 70-yarder. Not good. And lining up for the extra point. Snaps down, kicks up, good, right down the middle. So that didn't take long. Faked the handoff, no pressure on the quarterback, and just threw it up. And I guess the Florida defense still hasn't learned that covering the receiver is not an option; it's actually a requirement. But oh well. So we go to commercial break, and Utah is winning. Probably if they keep playing like that, Utah is going to win big. Oh well. Yeah. Uh, ESPN all black in my area. What do you mean it's all black? You mean you're not getting the game at all, or? Well, so far, if you're not getting the game, Space Mountain, you're not missing a hell of a lot. It's it's a disaster, and we're only what 3 minutes into the game or something like that. No, not even 3 minutes. 2 minutes into the game. Pardon. Okay, well, that didn't take long for Florida to get its second possession of the game. The kickoff is about to happen, and ball is away. Fielded. No, not fielded. Bounced through the end zone for a touchback. So Florida will take over on the 20. Okay, so Florida trots out its offense for the second possession. Well, if they don't score here and then Utah scores again, this game's probably over before it ever started. No, I take over at the 25. Sorry, that's my bad. Mertz takes the shotgun snap, keeps the ball, fakes the handoff to ETN, and runs for either 4 or 5 yards, depending on where they spot the ball. And we have a Utah player slow to get up, and he looks like he's in a bit of pain, and he's down again on a knee. I don't know. Maybe he got his bell rung or something. Yeah, and they take him off the field. Yeah, he put his helmet right on Mertz's shoulder pad, so that might have stunned him a little bit. He's walking off under his own power. He's not limping, so maybe he just hopefully it'll be all right. I don't want to see any players get hurt unless they're wearing a Florida State uniform. I hope they all have compound fractures, but All right, 2nd and 5. Mertz is going to line up in shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and hands off to ETN. Goes right up the middle for a gain of nothing. And might give him half a yard. I don't know. So 3rd down and 5. See, got a tight formation around the line. They got 1 receiver out to the left. Mertz fakes a handoff to ETN, back to pass, plenty of time. Went over the middle. He had a guy open, Jackson, and he dropped it. So, good play call. He was open. And just Jackson didn't come down with it. It hit, it was a little high, but I think Jackson should have hauled that in. It hit him in the hands. So another 3 and out for Florida. Back to punt. Punts away. Deep punt, drives the guy all the way back inside his 15, slips, and gets hit. Started to run forward, tried to circle around, and got wrapped up. So good punt coverage by Florida. You got them back inside their 15. So, I mean, they're starting with shitty field position, but if the defense isn't going to play, then it won't matter. So far, Florida defense hasn't given the Utah backup quarterback any reason to be concerned. So out comes Utah for the second possession. So far, they only have one play on offense, but it was a touchdown. So quarterback lines up under center, which you don't see very much in this day and age. And I think Utah jumped. So back them up 5. Yeah, I know, TriStar. By the way, TriStar, welcome. Glad. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, this is going to be a long year for my Gators. But I said that already. I've been saying that since January. So it's not like I didn't know it. So 1st and 15 for the Utes. In the shadow of their own goalposts on their 7-yard line. Now Barnes is in the shotgun. Blitz up the middle. Ooh, got him, but completed the pass out to the left sideline. Tackled and knocked out of bounds. Steve Pearson, you say you have this being close, 7 to 10 points. I don't know. I hope it's close, but so 2nd and 6. Barnes under center, hands it off. He gets hit in the back to their running back, gets hit in the backfield, but rolls off the tackle. I think he gained 1. A little pushing and shoving there. That's not good. Okay. Okay, 3rd and 5 for Utah. Shotgun snap. Blitz coming. Picked up. Oh, the play was blown dead. False start by the Utes. Okay, going to back them up. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up. Hey, good to see you, VidTube Productions. Thank you for stopping by, sir. Don't forget to click the thumbs up, guys, gals, whoever shows up. Appreciate it. Well, at least Utah's having to work for this one. So 3rd down and 10 after the false start penalty. Barnes lined up in shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Blitz, picked up, complete over the middle, 1st down. Oh, well. I think it was a blitz. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they only rushed 4, so it wasn't a blitz. My bad. But they didn't pick up the tight end, so great job. Raj and that. So 1st and 10 on the Utah 24. Barnes is under center. Drops back to pass. Being chased. Gets the pass away to a wide open receiver over the middle. So evidently the Florida secondary still hasn't learned how to cover a pass. Or is it I guess that would be the linebacker's fault, not the secondary's fault. I mean, the rushers are getting some pressure on the quarterback, but not enough. Quarterback keeper picked up, looks like 4 or 5 on that one. Yeah, you're not wrong, Vic. The ghost of Todd Grantham is still around. He's only been gone 2 years. What do you expect? It's going to take a lot more recruiting to get rid of all that crap. 2nd and 5 from the Utah 45, sorry. Handoff to the running back, gets hit at the line of scrimmage, but he does manage to fall forward for a couple. Looks like going to come up to 3rd down and 3. Here's that big boy, number 21. I think he's lost some weight this year. I mean, he was, over 400 pounds last year. So he probably needed to lose a little weight. So 3rd and 3 coming up. Barnes is under center. 2 receivers out to the left. Hands off to the running back. Gets hit in the backfield. Manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. 4th down. So the defense held a bit. That's hopeful. I wish that first guy who had hit him in the backfield had wrapped him up, but he didn't. But he slowed him down. So some good tackling there. So Utah's in punt formation. And they punted away. Purcell was back, called for a fair catch, but let it go into the end zone for a touchback. So Utah was held scoreless on that drive. Yay, guys. Good job. Now let's see. Close that, close that, close that. All right, so we are in a commercial. No, whatever. Kind of surprised me, all those other people streaming the Florida game. All of them collectively hate Florida. I don't know why they're bothering. I guess, Thursday night, nothing better to do. Aren't there other games being played? I'm going to check that real quick. My go-to app on my phone for this scores is the Score, which is a pretty good app. Let's see. Oh, there are some other games going on. UCF is playing Kent State, and they're almost at halftime. UCF is up 21-3. Western Michigan is playing St. Francis of Pennsylvania. They're up 21-10, almost at halftime. Georgia State playing Rhode Island, about a minute left in the first half. Georgia State's beating Rhode Island 21-14. Wake is at halftime against Elon. Wake is up 24-0. Let's see. UConn, North Carolina State are tied at 7, about 10.5 left in the second quarter. Minnesota, Nebraska scoreless, about 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. And let's see. UAB is playing North Carolina A&T, battle of the historically black colleges. Tulsa is losing to Arkansas Pine Bluff 7-0. Missouri is beating South Dakota 7-0. And Arizona State and Southern Utah are playing later tonight. Let's see. Florida's going to get their third possession of the first half. Let's see. Mertz has got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 running back in the backfield, lined up in shotgun, starting at the 20-yard line. fakes a handoff, pitches it back to the motion guy from the right side, and he runs around the end and picks up almost 10 yards. So nine and a half yards. So good run from the guy who came across in motion. That would be Wilson the third. I don't know why these jokers put the third or the second or whatever, junior. Just shut up. So 2nd and 1. Twin receivers left, one receiver right. Motion, Jackson in motion, right, left to right. Mertz back to pass. Wide open over the middle. The tight end all the way down to the 35-yard line. Let's go. All right. Signs of life in Florida. What did I do with Sir Uga? I didn't do anything with Sir Uga that he didn't deserve. Being a pain in the ass. Wide open. I mean, just nicely done pass play from Mr. Mertz. So happy with that. All right, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Purcell in motion, left to right. Fakes a handoff. Now throws to the running back. And he's running, gets all the way. Oh, and he fumbles. And fortunately, a Gator fell on it. At the 23, he had the ball all the way down to like the 16 or 17, but he fumbled after he got hit. Johnson Jr., you gotta hold the ball, son. Gotta hold the ball better than that. Jesus. I don't know if they're gonna count him down there or not. No, they didn't. Yeah, they did. They did count him down because his elbow hit. So 1 elbow is worth 2 knees. So anyway, 1st and 10 on the Utah 17. Fake the handoff. Mertz is under pressure, and he goes down as a sack at the, I guess that's a 25. Come on, Graham. You're supposed to be smarter than that. He got blitzed. He got away from one guy, and then the second guy got him. Got him back at the 25. So that's a loss of 7. He also slipped a little. That probably didn't help him. Let's go. 2nd and 18. So that didn't help. That guy was kind of breathing hard. You're from Utah. You're supposed to be used to the altitude. Tight formation around the offensive line. Mertz is back and he hands it off to Etienne. Etienne goes up the middle. Good run down to the 19. So at least the offensive line looks like they're doing some run blocking here so far. Get something out of this drive. Get 3 points. Get 6. Get something. Okay, 3rd down and 12 from the Utah 19. There are some Gators in there. There are some Gator fans in the crowd. That's good to see. Okay, Mertz back in the shotgun. Get the ball. Thank you. Pass to the right to number 4. I'm not sure who that is. He's well short of the 1st down, but he got to the 15. So 4th down. So I guess bring out the field goal unit. So Douglas, number 4 is Douglas. So is this same field goal kicker from last year? I think it is. 32-yard field goal attempt. This is a sophomore, Adam. I can't pronounce that last name. Anyway, come on. Kick is up, and it's good. So Florida's on the board. At least it won't be a shutout. Okay, well, Florida moved the ball a bit. Kind of screwed themselves up in the end, but, took that sack they really shouldn't. They shouldn't have. Well, they took, but, what could they do? But Hey, old Emmett Smith video. Cool. Okay, we are in commercial break. So nobody has anything good to say except me. There's a shock. Oh well. I wonder if Lou will pop over here and tune in for a moment or two just to troll me, or let his viewers troll me. I wonder. Or BVD, he might do that too. Some commercials are so very strange. Strange. Come on, get the game back on. I'm dying with I got dead air here. Come on. Okay. Florida kicks it away to Utah, who catches it on their goal line and gets tackled because of a shitty angle. I don't know where he got tackled. It looked like the 15, maybe the 20-yard line. All right, so 2 minutes 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Utah is at their 16-yard line. Barnes is under center and fakes a pitch to the running back. Under pressure, throws it away. I don't know. Florida can get out of the first quarter only down by 4 points. I think that's an achievement in itself, considering, not a good team. All right, 2nd and 10. Barnes is in shotgun this time, takes the snap, hands off to the running back, and the running back gets hit at the 20-yard line, so a gain of 4. So it looks like going to be 3rd down and 6. And they're showing a picture of Nate Johnson, their backup quarterback, riding the bike. I don't know why they think the freshman's going to make an appearance. I don't know. Barnes is playing pretty good so far. I don't know why they think that they take him out of the game. So 3rd and 6. Barnes is in shotgun. He's got twins trips to the left, one to the right, and incomplete. He threw over the middle. The guy was well covered. I don't know why it was thrown to him, but he was under pressure from one of our linebackers. He was actually pushing the defender, the blocker, right into him. I don't know why he threw to that one guy. He was not open. He could have caught it, but I don't know why he picked that guy to throw to. So punt formation for Utah. They punted away. Florida might end up with good field position. Purcell calls for a fair catch. Looks like at the 37-yard line of Florida. So decent field position for there's a Parasol. Why do I keep saying Purcell? Parasol. Come on, man. Do better. Steve's going live on TikTok during Alabama, Texas for play-by-play and commentary. A little nervous. Hopefully I'm as good as you. I appreciate the compliment, Steve, but I don't know how good I'm doing. But I'm, I try. So I appreciate the compliments here. So Florida gets the ball with a minute 23 left in the first quarter at their 37. Tight formation. Mertz hands it off to, who is that? Number 20. Who is 20? Webb. So he runs up the middle for, look like a gain of 3. Yeah, gain of 3. So 2nd and 7. Florida doing a whole lot of shifting. Now they got twins left, trips right, Mertz and shotgun. So either a pass or Mertz is going to run up the middle. I don't know what. You better get rid of it. Oh, nice touch pass to Burke. Right over the defender's head. He just laid it out there, and the receiver just grabbed it right out of the air. He was well covered, too. So 1st and 10 for Florida. About 20 seconds left in the first quarter. So nice touch pass by Mertz, I have to say. So another tight formation for Florida. One receiver out to the right. Mertz fakes the pitch to the running back, rolls out, complete to the tight end, and the tight end stumbles, rumbling and stumbling down to look like the 13. So that's Odom. Big boy. That's going to do it for the first quarter, I think. Nice block by Parasol. Sprung the and Mertz is pumped up. Can't blame him for that. He took a hit and he bounced right back up. And that was a couple of good passes out of Mertz so far. So, Florida's showing a little bit of life here and there. Ugh. I got one person in my live stream, which would be me. I don't care. Still in commercial break. I wonder how the other guys are doing. Let's find out. Oh, gotta admit, I kind of figured that. I mean, Lou, I just checked over Uncle Lou's live stream. He's got 1,000 people watching. That his chat is going, crazy. But I figured that would happen. But that's okay. Be right back. Still in commercial break. Yeah, one watching, Rick. Well, two now. Why, you can laugh all you want. I knew my viewer level wasn't going to be great. Hand off to, was that Webb? No, Johnson. On a 1st and 10. So it should be 2nd and 7, maybe 2nd and 8. Well, All right, red zone. Yeah, we know it's a red zone. So Mertz was loaded up in shotgun on 2nd and 7. Twins left, single receiver to the right. Back to pass. And I don't know. I think Parasol didn't even look for the ball. I don't think he knew it was there. Tight coverage by the Utah secondary. So I don't know if you really had a realistic chance at that ball. Looked like a face mask grab there. So 3rd and 7 for Florida from the Utah. I don't know where they are. Utah 15. So Mertz back in the shotgun. Better get the ball off. Delay of game. Hey, Floridian, how you doing, man? Yeah, delay of game on Florida, so that's going to back them up to 3rd and 12. It looks like we got a field goal attempt coming up on the next play because I don't think Florida's going to be able to convert. They have to get to the 7. I mean, 3 points is 3 points, Sanchez. I don't know why you're laughing. You didn't expect anything different, did you? Anyway, 3rd and 12, trips to the right, 1 to the left. Mertz and shotgun, balls back. Mertz gets flushed. Now he's running. He might make it. Nope. Oh! He fumbled it. And I think they might give him the first down because Mertz fumbled it when he took that hit. He was a little short, and he fumbled it, and then it bounced off a player just beyond the first down line, which was a Florida player, and then it rolled out of bounds. So, Johnson was the last guy to touch it, number 2 for Florida, and it rolled out of bounds, but he hit it. He touched it at the first down marker. I think they might give him the first down. I'm not sure. He did. It's 4th and 1, and Florida's going for it. Jesus Christ. Mertz under center, and they blew it. False start on Florida. Tried to rush it and screwed it up. So now it's going to be 4th and 6, so they'll kick the field goal. Florida, I'm sorry about that you don't have power. Yeah, we got a lot of flooding down here along the coastline and the barrier islands, but where I'm at, we're fine. So bad storm. I'm not going to lie. It was a bad storm and had me a little worried, even though we weren't going to get a direct hit. But, you know, so Florida is going to line up for a short field goal. Snap is down, kick is up, and he missed. Unbelievable. Jesus. Really, really good drive, and they get nothing out of it. Christ. He just hooked it. Wide right. How'd he miss? Oh, good to see you, Albert. Good to see you. Now, how'd he miss? I don't know. He missed. What can you say? He missed. So Florida's still down 7-3 with 13:35 left in the first half. That's just pathetic. So Utah gets the ball on their 20-yard line, and the freshman's in. The other guy, I forgot his name already. They took Barnes out and they put the other quarterback in, Johnson. I think he's a freshman. I thought I saw that graphic earlier that he is a freshman. Yeah, he's a freshman, 5th career game. So they yanked Barnes for, I don't know why. I mean, he was playing pretty good. I guess they want to get a good look at both quarterbacks. Anyway, 2nd and 7 for Utah after the first down play. Shotgun snap, hands off to the running back. Nope, fake to the running back. Johnson runs it out to the 31-yard line. So I guess Johnson gives him a dual threat option that Barnes didn't give him. So that might be why they put him in. Yeah, the defense. Well, the defense is on and off, Albert. They looked good at some points during this game, and they looked really bad at some points, especially that first play. So handoff to the running back, goes right up the middle and blows right through the Florida defense for, looks like a 13-yard gain by Bernard. So Utah is moving the ball now. That nose tackle of ours is a big, big boy. Big guy. Jesus. Raj. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 46 of Utah. Running play up the middle and wrapped up after a gain of either 1 or 2, depending on the spot. Come on, defense. Gotta. Defense is gonna have to play out lights out for the entire season to make up for the offense. I gave him 2 on that play, so 2nd down and 8 from the Utah, looks like 46-yard line. Yeah, 46. Quarterback's under center. Back, drops the snap and gets wrapped up for a sack, loss of quite a number. It was a low snap. It hit the ground, and the quarterback tried to make chicken salad out of chicken shit and just decided to fall on it instead. He just never had a good exchange with the center. I don't think you put that on the center. You put that on the quarterback. And he got the ball back, and then he realized he had nowhere to go. So 3rd and 12. So that was a loss of 5. So I would blitz this kid. If it were me, I'd bring the house right now. And Florida is blitzing him. Caught over in the middle, but well short of the first down. It was about 4 yards short. So they're at midfield. I don't know if they're going to punt or they're going to go for it. The coach is saying punt. If I read his lips right, yep, they're going to punt. Yeah, I know, Albert. Well, Lou is Lou, and I got 8 now. I'm me. I'm a little channel, and most everybody hates me anyway. So why would they come here? Punt is away. Call for a fair catch, and there's a flag down, and he fair caught it at the 4-yard line. Why did you do that, you dumb son of a bitch? Should have let that go to the end zone. P Digits is here. Einhorn Finkel. Merry football, everybody. Indeed. And it's a blow to the head or something. So whatever that penalty was, it looks like Utah is going to keep possession. Oh, Jay Shipes is here. Oh, God, my cup runneth over. Yeah, I know that Lou has over 1,000 people in his stream, but, it's the Uncle Lou channel. what are you expecting nothing less. So that penalty, whatever it was against Florida and gave Utah enough yardage to get the first down, and now they're at the Florida 44, and Barnes is back under center, and he drops back to pass and throws it over the middle and overthrew his receiver. He just threw it over his head. So 2nd and 10. I don't have Spectrum, Jay. I'm Spectrum is Tampa. I'm using Comcast because that's really all I've got. And no blackout here. 2nd and 10. Barnes takes snap from shotgun, wide open on the left sideline, complete down to the Florida 28-yard line. So thanks to a bad penalty by Florida, Utah is rolling. Oh, no problem, P Digits. I'm glad to stream it. Even though I know my team's going to lose, but I'm happy to stream it. Okay, looks like Utah's playing quarterback hokey pokey. They put the freshman back in, and he's takes a snap, quarterback run, and it looks like he picked up 2 yards on a first down play. So going to be 2nd and 8. Well, yeah, so 2nd and 8. Florida at the Florida 27, I think it is. Freshman still in there, going to take a shotgun snap. Hands it off. No, keeps it. Quarterback run, first down, and touchdown. So now we know why they're playing quarterback hokey pokey, because they got a read option, a run pass dual threat quarterback. No, it was not Hampton, P. Digits. There will be Harvard streams, I promise you. But Harvard doesn't start the season until the 16th. So be on the lookout for them. No, I got according to my screen, I got 22 people in here. So I don't know how that happened. I'll take it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, though. But, now Utah's up 14-3. And unless Florida gets a touchdown on the next drive, this game is probably over. It's too bad they didn't get a touchdown on the last drive. They were close, but penalties and bad calls. And now it's 11. So it's going 22, 11, 9, 1, 13. I don't know. If they're in here, they're not commenting. They're not saying anything. So I don't know. Doesn't matter to me much. I'm just happy we got college football at some level. Even bad college football. Let's check stuff here. Football miracle. The only football miracle I'm hoping for, P. Digits, is if Florida could score a touchdown. Just one. I'll be happy with just one. Peloton is is advertising? The hell? I thought they went out of business. Well, let's see. Florida should get the ball back now, unless they fuck up the kickoff. Ball's lined up for the kickoff, and ball is away, and it is into the end zone for a touchback. So Florida should get the ball at 25, 1st and 10, 7 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first half. And to another commercial. And we're still doing the Nissan Heisman House commercials. Really? Do we have to? Sales have been down since the pandemic. Yes. 10 speeder. That's a new name. I've never seen that one in any of my chats before, so welcome, sir. Sales have been down all over the place. Yeah. I'm sure Nissan sales have suffered since they're, I wouldn't consider Nissan as good as the other Japanese car makers. They evidently still have enough money to pay all Tim Tebow something. Yeah, Steve, you're very true. They want to speed up the game, but they still go to commercials every chance they get. This is one of the reasons why I stopped watching the No Fun League. It's it's just endless commercials and piss poor commentary, and quite frankly, piss poor play quality too. That's one thing I don't miss is the NFL. I absolutely don't miss the NFL at all. No P digits. I've never owned a Nissan of any brand. Very true, Albert. Commercial. It's all about the money. So evidently, their freshman quarterback Johnson is a track star, among other things. Um, I'd be happy to race a 300Z with my Celine. I'd walk all over a 300Z. I have much more horsepower than he does. As long as I get the power to the ground, I should be able to walk a 300Z easy. I've ridden in 300Zs before. I'm not impressed. All right. Florida ball. At some point, we'll actually start playing again instead of focusing on a bunch of guys on the sideline. Okay. Florida's lined up at the 25-yard line. You have a single receiver wide out right and wide out left. You have two guys in tight to the left. Single back. Shotgun to Mertz at some point after he changes the play. Looks like ETN's back in. Hands off to ETN. He goes right up the middle and gets 4 yards. Good run by ETN. I've never raced a Mazda. I think I could probably take an RX-7. Remember, I'm playing with about 600 horsepower in my Celine, so I can run pretty good. Okay, 2nd and 6, shotgun snapped, hands off to ETN, runs over the right side and gains 8 yards for a first down to the 36-yard line of Florida. So maybe Florida should just go to ground and pound. I don't know. Florida, sort of a hurry up offense. 2 receivers to the left, none to the right. Shotgun snap, fakes a handoff to ETN. Mertz is back to pass, goes deep and overthrows everybody. I mean, there was nobody within 10 yards of that throw. And he took a pretty good hit, too. I've not raced a Supra. No. A stock Supra, I think I can take a stock Supra. I don't know. I don't race anymore, P digits. I don't do drag racing anymore. I'm a little old for that. And the last time I was on the track, something happened that scared me. Okay, 2nd and 10. Mertz is back to pass and gets sacked all the way back to the 24-yard line. So 3rd and forever. Looks like we're going to have a punting situation coming up. Mertz got blitzed and nobody picked him up. Well, I shouldn't say that. ETN picked him up, but the blitzer ran right over him and tackled Mertz. So 3rd and 22. I guess this is a give-up play at this point. They did a 3rd and 22 bubble screen to Pearsall, and that was going to go nowhere even if he caught it, but he didn't catch it. So punting situation for Florida, and that's probably going to be the last possession for Florida for the first half because you only got about 6 minutes left, and Utah gets the ball. So punter's got the ball, kicks it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and it looks like it was a pretty poor punt. And it's 1st and 10 at the Florida 46. So absolute shit punt. Yep, 10-speeder, you are right. We suck again. Looked hopeful there for a couple of minutes. Looked like we moved the ball and had a shot at putting some points on the board, but fell apart again. Space Mountain, this is embarrassing, but what can you do? You know, the coach might have the X's and O's, but he ain't got the Jimmies and the Joes, so can't do anything about it. Let's see. I do remember the Eagle Talon, the Diamond Star car. I actually almost bought an Eagle Talon Turbo back in the day. I couldn't get insurance on it, so I didn't buy it. That was a hell of a car for the time period. Space Mountain says nothing is going to change as long as Strickland is making the hires. I don't think you're wrong there. Spectrum doesn't have ESPN. How in the hell does that happen? I have no idea how that happens. Tyler Smith, good to see you, sir. This is pitiful, yes. And it's not going to get any better in 2023. 2024 might be better because we are recruiting well. But we have one of the toughest schedules in the country in 23, and we don't have a lot of weapons. But I've been saying that since January and February of this year, so it's not a surprise to me. So handoff by Utah and gains 2. Yeah, the Ford Probe was not a bust, sir. It just wasn't as good as it could have been. It was still a good car. So it's 2nd and 8. Barnes is going to take a shotgun snap. Twin receivers to the left, one to the right. Back to pass. Throws it over the middle. It's caught, but tackled right away at the Florida 40. So should be 3rd and it looks like 3. So they stopped streaming right as the game started. Man, that is petty. 3rd and 4 for Utah. They probably waited till this game started just to spite Spectrum. So Barnes is under center, 3rd and 4 from the Florida 41. Hands off to the running back, and he blows through the line for a 1st down to the Florida 33. So it is what it is. Evidently, one of the Utah players is a former rugby player. And I care about that. Why? Big guy, though. Of course, he's a tight end. He's supposed to be a big guy. Anyway, Barnes under center, triple receivers to the left, throw back, and that should be an easy. Oh, he missed it. That was a double pass. Barnes threw it backwards to Vele or whatever. One of the receivers, and he threw towards a wide open receiver, Bernard, and he just overthrew him, not by much. And he laid out for the ball. And he just couldn't catch up to it. So Florida dodged a bullet there. That one. Good trick play. Got to give him that. So 2nd and 10. Barnes is in shotgun. Trips to the left. Single receiver to the right. Back to pass. A little bit of pressure. He runs away from it, and he runs out of bounds right at the stick. So it'll be 3rd and 10. So Florida covered. I guess that'd be I don't know if you call it a sack, but a coverage force out of bounds by the Florida defense. So good on the Florida defense for holding up to that. So if Florida can hold them here and prevent a first down and get out of here with just allowing a field goal, that would be good for the Florida defense. But let's see what happens on 3rd and 10. Twin receivers left, single receiver to the right, but he's tight in. Blitzed by Florida, got to the quarterback. He threw it to a wide open guy over the middle, but he drops it. And it literally wasn't, that was Pittman, literally wasn't a Florida defender within 5 yards of him. He just dropped it. He would have had a first down easy. Florida blitzed him and rushed the throw. He's wide open over the middle. And, Florida's lucky that he screwed that one up. So it should be a field goal attempt coming up. The good thing is Florida got to the quarterback. I mean, it didn't get to him for a sack, but at least it knocked him on his ass. So 51-yard field goal attempt coming up by Utah. Kick is up and good. So Florida is still down by 14 points with 2:52 left in the first half, but 14 points down is better than 17 points down, I guess. Let's see. Did I notice back in the day that anyone driving a Fiero was a total prick? Yes, I did notice that, actually. And also probably if they were a guy, should have their manhood brought into question. Our defensive coordinator looks like a kid. He does, doesn't he? But if he is a kid, he needs to step up his game. The problem with the Fiero was the lobbying that Chevrolet did to cripple that car from the beginning. Because that car with a decent engine could have been a Corvette killer. But Chevy didn't want anything out there, a 2-seater faster than their Corvette. So they hamstrung it with a shitty suspension until the last year and garbage engines. If they had been able to put a decent engine into that car, the Fiero could have been something. Still in commercial. Applebee's all-you-can-eat boneless wings. That should translate to Applebee's all-you-can-eat boneless food poisoning. Nobody eats at Applebee's anymore. That's just horrible. Horrible food. Anyway, okay. What's the matter, Rick Sanchez? You don't like Graham Mertz? Yeah, you're not in the minority. Kickoff is away, fielded at the goal line, and running it up the middle. ETN gets out to, looks like the 28 or 29-yard line, so not bad. Of course, ESPN, has to show all the Gator miscues because why not? Anyway, Florida starts from their own 29-yard line, about 2 minutes, 46 seconds left in the first half. Mertz is in shotgun, fakes the handoff, goes back to pass, bubble screen, poorly thrown, poorly executed, and dropped. Because why not? He kind of bobbled the snap too. That didn't help. So 2nd and 10 from the Florida 29. Tight formation. Mertz in shotgun, gets the snap, fakes the handoff again, throws or wants to throw and gets sacked instead. So, not really executing consistently. There have been some sparks of life, but they're only sparks, and mostly it's just bad execution. Brutal. Yeah, that would be a good word for it. So that was a loss of 9. So 3rd and 19. So Florida will be punting shortly. Triple receivers to the left, none to the right. Shotgun snap, back to pass. Throws over the middle, way short of the first down, and the receiver, with nobody around him, falls down. So good job, Livingston. You're trying to be cute with nobody around you, and you just fall down. And well, that's 4th down, and way too far to do anything with. So 4th and 15. So gonna punt the ball. And I'm going to give Utah another chance to pad their lead by giving the ball back to them. Okay, punt is away. At least this time he got a good punt off. Fielded at the 21 by Utah and gets tackled at the 27. So about a minute left in the first half. I don't know whether Utah just want to fall on the ball and go in or try and get some more points. It's not like the Florida defense has shown a lot of. They've shown some resistance, but not a shit ton anyway. Looks like they're going to play. So Barnes in shotgun, goes back to pass, throws over the middle, caught, tackled for a gain of 7. They have all 3 timeouts, so looks like Utah's looking to score. Yep, Utah called timeout. Tyler, I don't know if Utah. I don't know if this will be a worse season than last year. I mean, it's definitely going to be an ugly season. It's going to be not a lot of fun to watch, and we're going. I predicted 6-6 in a video I did on my channel that released on Tuesday. 7-5 was probably our best hope, but 6-6 is probably most likely what's going to happen. Oh, well, Steve, I mean, Georgia's up, Florida's down. Florida's up, Georgia's down. It's all cyclical. So 2nd and 2, shotgun snap to Barnes upcoming. He's got one receiver left, one receiver right, 2 guys in the backfield. Pass over the middle is complete. And tackled there at looks like the Utah 45. Going hurry up. Quick snap, shotgun snap, wide open, but he caught it. He had one knee down. He caught it at the 50. So 2nd and 5. I think Utah called another timeout. Yep, they did. I hope we don't lose to Vandy again. That would be quite embarrassing. I think the Vandy game is in the swamp, so at least there's that. There's that. Okay, coming out of the timeout. What are you going to do, Utah? You pretty much do anything you want, really. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Back to pass. Florida not rushing a lot. Oh, Florida almost picked that off. Threw into double coverage, almost intercepted by the Florida secondary. But in the end, a knockdown is better than giving up another score. 3rd and 5 coming up. 33 seconds left in the first half. 3 receivers to the right, none to the left. Shotgun snap. Fakes a handoff. It was a screen pass behind the line of scrimmage, and the receiver got back to the line of scrimmage. So it's 4th and 5. And the clock's running. Clock is stopped now. Somebody called a timeout. I guess it was Utah called their last timeout. Nope, Florida. Why did Florida call a timeout? Seriously, let the clock run out. What is wrong with it? Why in the blue? Jesus. I guess they want to force Utah to do something. I don't know. 19 seconds left, and looks like Utah's trotting out their punt team. So Utah's not going to score again, I guess, unless Florida fumbles it and they recover it in the end zone. Wouldn't it be nice if they got a punt block? That would be awesome. But no, punts away. and the ball headed about the 2 yard line, took a Florida bounce, and it was down by Utah at the 9 yard line. So 9 seconds left in the first half. And I guess Florida will take a knee and be lucky to go into halftime down 14 instead of it could have been a hell of a lot worse. Could have been a hell of a lot better, but it certainly could have been a hell of a lot worse. And Florida takes the knee. And that'll do it for the first half. 17-3 Utah. It's about what I expected. Oh, well. Ten-speeder. I think Florida's going to need a hell of a lot more than oxygen in the locker room. They're going to need intervention from Jesus if they're going to win this game, because they're not going to win this game. Anyway. Oh. Yep, I'm happy that college football is back to P digits, but I would be happier if Florida could look a little more competitive. Hey, get something to drink, stretch my legs. Oh. Let's see. I'm 10 speeder. I'm not concerned about what a former coach thinks about Florida at this point. The hat. Screw Spectrum, Charter, and Disney. Well, I agree. Screw them all. Big Ball Daddy is here. Oh, dude, good to see you. So, no, I'm not giving up P digits. I just, I don't want, sitting on your butt. Got to get up and stretch. Got to get some water. Yeah, of course I'm going to watch the game. Why would I watch the game? I already predicted. Pardon me. I already predicted a Florida loss anyway. So this doesn't surprise me. Pardon me. I could watch the Wake Forest game. No, no, I'm not. I'm not going to do that, sir. But let me look at the app and see what the other scores of the other games are. UCF is up big on Kent State, 42-3. Almost done with the third. Western Michigan is up on St. Francis of Pennsylvania, 35-17. Georgia State is beating Rhode Island 35-28. They're about to start the fourth quarter. Wake is up over Elon or whatever, 30-14. About 11 minutes left in the game. NC State is up 17-7 over UConn. They're still in the third quarter there. In an absolute barn burner, Minnesota is up 3-0 over Nebraska at the half. UAB over in North Carolina A&T 21-3. Just started the third quarter. Tulsa over Arkansas Pine Bluff 28-7 at halftime. Missouri over South Dakota 28-3 at halftime. And Arizona State plays Southern Utah at home at 10 o'clock. So, and of course, our game here is Utah at home, 17-3 over Florida, which should surprise nobody. Ugh. Why in the hell would I want to watch Wake Forest? Jesus. No. No. Now they're pimping the Bayou Bengals versus the Criminals. And I'm not a big fan of either team, but like I said, my two favorite teams in the whole world are Florida and who's ever playing against Florida State. So, for that one day only, I will be an LSU fan. And I hope that LSU beats the living snot out of Florida State and injures their quarterback in the process. Like I said, I do not wish injuries on anybody from any team unless you're playing for Florida State. And in which case, I hope you get hurt. Not badly, not life-threatening, just enough to knock you out. A talking buffalo with wings. Okay. That's silly. I've never been a big fan of Buffalo Wild Wings. I have to say. I don't know, Pete Digits. I don't know if Arby's bought Buffalo Wild Wings. That would not be an improvement of Buffalo Wild Wings product because Arby's doesn't make good food either. Um, when I get wings, there's a place local to me called Joey D's. They do Chicago style um, pizza and hot dogs and other food, Italian food. Um, and they actually have the best wings around, in my opinion. I like their hot wing sauce. It has red pepper flake in it, and it's good. It's good. Oh, they're going to show highlights from UAB and North Carolina A&T. Talk about a yawn fest. $21-3. Woohoo! Arby's does not rock. I'm sorry. I respectfully disagree. Uh, Arby's and Buffalo Wild Wings are headquartered in Atlanta. Oh, okay. I used to live in Atlanta. No. And Uncle Lou's put up another video. Why am I not surprised? Lou is a busy man this time of year. Yes, he is. Well, this is where he makes his money. This is where he makes the money for to live on for the season. I'm not tap dancing. I'm typing with my fantastic, wonderful click style keyboard, which is fantastic and wonderful, and I love it. And it triggers people, which I now love even more. Hmm. Especially since I've been told recently by somebody, several somebodies, but one person in particular, that my keyboard triggers them. I'm good with that. Ugh. Hmm. I wish they'd hurry up and finish this game already. I'd like to go to sleep. Yeah, halftime should be over. And I think Utah gets the ball first. Or, yeah, Utah gets the ball first because Florida got it to start the game. Ugh. So, I don't know. Florida better start playing some defense. Actually, Florida better start playing some offense too. But there's no way Florida's going to get back into this game if their defense can't lock Utah down. All right. Florida is now lined up to kick the ball away to Utah to start the second half. And there she goes. High kick all the way into the end zone. Touchback. Jesus Christ, how many times are they going to show this play? What other games am I looking forward to this weekend? Nothing in particular, really. I'm really not. I don't have any one game. So Utah starts the first half with the second half with a run up the middle for a gain of what looked like 3 or 4. I think they give him 4. Yeah, there's really not one other game that I can point at that that interests me other than the LSU game. Utah running back kind of limped off the field there, so that's not good. Their freshman quarterback is starting the second half, by the way. 2nd and 6, guys in the shotgun, run up the middle. Florida tackles after a 2-yard gain. So looks like it's going to be a 3rd down and 4 coming up. Johnson. Why do I keep forgetting this guy's name? Johnson. That's the quarterback's name. Shotgun snap on 3rd and 4. Back to pass. Broken up and almost picked off by Florida on an over-the-middle play that was, I wouldn't call that a very well thrown or a very smartly thrown ball. It's too bad that the Florida defender didn't come up with it because he had a pretty good shot at it, and that would have given Florida a really good field position. But 4th and 4, Utah is back to punt, so 3 and out by Florida defense. So good job to the boys. Florida fields that punt deep in their territory. I don't know what this guy was thinking. He should have let that go. So Florida special teams screwed themselves badly. He was well inside the 10-yard line. He caught was it Wilson? You caught that thing over your shoulder inside your 10-yard line. It was heading out, through the end zone. I hope the special teams coach either gives him a good bollocking or benches the dumb son of a bitch. So it's 1st and 10, Florida on their 7-yard line. My God. Tight formation, single receiver out to the left. Mertz hands the ball off to Johnson, number 2, and he gets 2 yards. So basically, this is going to be a 3 and out by Florida because they don't have the offense to be able to grind out a couple of 1st downs deep in their own territory. Twin receivers right, single receiver left. Mertz is going to line up in shotgun. No running back in the backfield. So this looks like it's going to be a disaster. Back to pass. Utah's bringing the house. And Florida actually completes it to the right sideline. Gain of 3. I don't know. 2 or 3 or 4. Going to be 3rd down, and I think 3. Nope, 3rd down and 6. I'm wrong. No, I'm not ready to get rid of Napier Baylor, man. And by the way, thanks for stopping by. Let's see, 3rd and 6 from their 10-yard line. This is going to be a give up. Back to pass. They're bringing the house again and picked off. Tip drill and picked off by Utah. 1st and 10 for Utah at the 11-yard line. So this game's about to be over. 941 low life. How you doing? Haven't seen that ID here in it. Yep, it is a disaster. Tipped by the Florida receiver Pearsall, then tipped again by the Utah defender, and then picked off by the same defender. And Utah's about to get a touchdown, and that's going to be pretty much it. So they've got the freshman quarterback is back in, shotgun snap, hands it off to the running back, and the play was blown dead. Probably a false start. Timeout, Florida. Okay, never mind. Albert, could be the dry climate. Doubt it. Could be the high elevation. Could be that, or it could be the fact that we are not a very good football team with not a lot of weapons and not a lot of good players making good decisions. Ugh. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good assessment of our defense to at the moment. Our linebackers are undersized, and we don't have a lot of team speed. And Victor's back. I hesitate to blame the altitude. I mean, it's not that high an altitude difference. If you're gonna quote unquote blame something, blame not having good players. I mean, blame multiple years of bad recruiting. That's what I blame. We just don't have good players. I think we're going to, but I certainly don't think we do now. All right. 1st and 10, Utah on the Florida 11. Handoff to the running back. Gets tripped up at the line. Flies forward. I think he gained 2. Hurry up offense by Utah. Sweep run to the left. Tackled at the 5-yard line. 3rd down and 5 coming up, or maybe 4. Oh, there's plenty of blame to go around, Vic. We can see that. 3rd and 4. This is probably going to be the touchdown play of the drive. Barnes is back in shotgun, tight formation for the Utah offense. Sends the running back in motion out to the right, back to pass, no pressure at all. He has all day to run for a touchdown. So that's pretty much it. No pressure by the defense. Nobody spying on the quarterback, and he basically walked in. And the extra point is up. And 24-3. Oh, Vic, this game was over long before this. I mean, you make horrendous punt coverages like this idiot did. I swear to God, if I see number 3 back there for punt coverage, on the next Utah punt, I think I'll give up on this team for the season at that point. I mean, all the receivers are covered, but where's the guy covering the quarterback run? Nowhere. All right. See you in a minute, Albert. 941. Yeah, I pretty much am tired of hearing it too. So, we certainly don't look to be prepared for this game. And Nebraska pulled off a double pass play that looked like it was about to fall apart and actually made it work. Raj. So Florida trots out what they laughingly call their offense for another shot at punting the ball away or turning it over. 1st and 10 on their 25-yard line, 11 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Twin receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. ETN in the backfield. Fake the handoff to ETN. Mertz loads up, fires down the field. Wide open, Parasol. Wide open. Jesus. He beat the defender badly. I don't know what the defender did. He basically broke his ankle or something. But big gain down to the Utah 35. Mertz back to pass, throws the ball, caught by Persol again. Looks like a 12-yard gain on that one to another 1st down. Where the hell was that? What is this play under review or something? Nobody called a timeout. I don't know if this play's under review or what's going on, but all of a sudden Florida comes to the sideline and I don't know. Well, regardless, it's a 1st and 10 on Florida at the Utah 22-yard line. Mertz back to pass, hands it off to ETN instead. Looks like he gained 2 yards. Oh, it was an injury timeout. Okay. Nice cam work by the 4-letter Liberal Network. Good job. 2nd and 7, so that was a gain of 3 by ETN. Bubble screen to Pearsall, broke a tackle, and got out to the Utah 16-yard line. So that should be 3rd and 1. Did a bubble screen and actually made it work because Utah missed the tackle. Trips to the left, bunched up. Handoff to ETN, broke through the line, almost broke through for a touchdown, got the 1st down, but there's a flag on the play. It's all coming back. Motion on Florida. Good job. 2nd time they've been in the red zone and shot themselves in the foot with an illegal formation or procedure or motion penalty. So 3rd and 6, Florida will not convert this, and they'll settle for a field goal, or they'll go for it on 4th down and blow it, and that'll be the end of this drive. So 3rd and 6 from the Utah 18. Mertz is in shotgun. Everybody's bunched up at the line. This is not going to work. Jet sweep to ETN around the left side, and 4th down. And this will be where the drive stalls, and this will be the end. What is it? 4th and 2, 4th and 3. No, they haven't got the horsepower to convert it. Shovel pass up the middle. Didn't get it. And the drive dies. In the 2nd time in the red zone, they get nothing because they're badly coached. Still in an ad break, guys. What can we do? What can we do? And move the ball. A couple of good pass plays to our to Pearsall. A couple of good runs, and get close. Stupid penalty at the absolute wrong time and killed the drive and no points. Done it twice. So Utah gets the ball on their own 16-yard line. Their quarterback is back to pass. Fumbled! And he fell on it, of course. I don't know what the hell that was, but he looked like he got he tried to hand. He wanted to throw the ball that slipped out of his hands. Oh, damn. And then, of course, it rolled right to him because, that's the luck that Florida is going to have the entire season. Nathaniel I. Rafe. I think I pronounced it right. Good to see you, sir. Napier needs an OC. Yes, he does. So that's a loss of 7. And that makes it 2nd and 17. They do a handoff to their running back, was it Jackson? And he gets he got 4 yards on that. So if Florida can hold them to a punt here, they might get decent field position for another possession. Well, of course, they're going to put that idiot back in punt recovery, and he'll muff the punt or he'll do something stupid like he's done 2 or 3 times already in this game. Of course, Florida has to actually hold them on a 3rd and 13, and I don't think they can do it. Quarterback's back to pass, screen play, and Florida actually covered it up, and actually the guy lost 2 yards. So Florida holds after a horrendous red zone chance. And 4th and 15. So there it goes. Please, God, don't let number 3 be back in punt coverage. Back to punt. Florida put a little pressure on it, but not much. And it's Pearsall instead of the idiot. He didn't get very far, but at least he didn't go backwards or end up with the ball on the 7-yard line. So we're in an ad break. Well, 941, I agree. We don't have any elite players this year. According to the dirt sheets and everything or whatever, we had Florida had a very good recruiting class for 2024. Hopefully that's true, and 2024 will be better than 23. No, Luke, Bryant, Napier is not cleaning out his desk tonight, nor is he cleaning out his desk this year. He's only in his second year, for God's sake. They're not going to fire him. I do not understand these people, whether they're trolling or whether they're serious, saying that Napier is going to be gone after this year, unless they go winless, or like 2 wins this year or something like that. Napier is not going anywhere. Yeah, having a separate offensive coordinator would probably be a smart move. But that's not going to happen this year, is it? I mean, the season has started. You're going to live and die and fight and win or lose with what you got on the sideline. He's not going to hire an OC at this point. So what we got is what we got. So we're going to play with what we got. So Florida is 1st and 10 on the Florida 31-yard line, and movement by Florida yet again. Yay. Back them up 5, make it even harder. So 1st and 15. Mertz back to pass, bubble screen out to Pearsall, gets some running room, breaks a tackle, shoved out of bounds at gain of looks like 12. Should be a 2nd down and 3, I think. Yep, 2nd down and 3. So good blocking by the other receivers and a well executed screen pass. Let's see. 5 receivers in the pattern. Now Jackson comes in as a running back. Blitzed by Utah, picked up. Pass, screen pass out to the right. And Florida picks up a big chunk of yards, crosses midfield. So they're 1st and 10 at the Utah 46 and a half. Shotgun snap. Utah's blitzing. Pops up in the air. Well, the pass popped up in the air, is deflected, popped up in the air, and fell incomplete. So they brought the house. Utah brought the house on that one. So luckily it wasn't picked off. A little blow to the head by the Utah linebacker. I'm surprised that didn't get called. I hate that call anyway, so, Anyway, 2nd and 10. Mertz is back in shotgun. Blitz again, picked up by Florida. Deep ball to Pearsall. Almost caught it with one hand, looking for a flag. He's not going to get it. Was a bit of holding, but I don't know. It's not enough to call. 9-4-1. We do need to go fast, but we don't have the talent for it. Let's face it. So 3rd and 10 from just over midfield. Shotgun snap to Mertz. Fakes a handoff. No, he did actually hand it off. Gained 1 yard. Woo fucking who. And another drive stalls out. So you're in midfield. What do you do? 4th and 9. You're not going to go for it. He is going to go for it. Why? Oh, why not? You're down 21 points. You might as well. Shotgun snap on 4th and 9. Blitzed by Utah. Sacked way back. Not only did you turn the ball over on downs, but you just gave Utah a gift field position. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. This offensive line is just not going to be serviceable for the year. So, 1st and 10 on the Florida 43-yard line. And Florida actually blew up an end around and dropped them for a big loss. Looks like about an 8-yard loss. Nine-yard loss. Not bad. Not bad. So 2nd and 19. Shotgun snap for Barnes. Back to pass. Florida blitzes. Well, one-man blitz. Complete pass to the left sideline by Utah. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and about 9, I'm thinking. $11, okay. Still, they picked up 8 yards on that play. Shotgun snap to Barnes. He's back to pass. Picked up and that's going to be a hold on. That's going to be a hold on Utah. There's a flag on the play. It's absolutely got to be a hold on Utah. I mean, that was horrendous. Yep. So I'll back them up 10, make it 3rd and 21. Oh yeah, he had a handful of shirt and almost his face mask. So 3rd and 21 coming up for Utah. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Shotgun formation by Barnes. And it looks like Florida is going to. No, they dropped out of a blitz. They only rushed 3. They almost got to the quarterback anyway. Florida tackles after a 1-yard gain on a short pass. So 4th and 20 coming up. And it looks like Utah is going to punt, try and pin Florida deep, which they probably will if this punter knows what he's doing. And the kick is away. Pearsall fair catches it, and it takes a Utah bounce, goes sideways right along the 3-yard line. Jesus. Flag on the play. Holding Florida. But Florida maintains possession. Okay. So they move it half a distance to the goal line. So Florida takes over on their 1.5-yard line. This will be ugly. So Mertz is lined up shotgun about 3 yards deep in his own end zone. Hands the ball off. No. Throws the ball to the tight end who's wide open and is just rumbling, bumbling, stumbling out to the 25-yard line. Jesus. How about that? Gutsy call from the 1.5-yard line to do a screen pass. All right, Mertz is back in shotgun, single receiver left and right. Hands the ball off to ETN. Gets hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped. Half is almost over. They're not going to get another playoff, so. Okay, that's the end of the third quarter. Florida is getting absolutely boat raced 24-3. Occasionally showing signs of life and then shooting themselves in the foot. Arby's wings, $5 for boneless wings and a order of French fries. Ew, gross. Ad after ad after ad. Jesus. Can we get back to the goddamn football game, please? One thing I didn't check today. We're going to check that. All right, starting the fourth quarter from the Florida 25, 2nd and 10, Mertz back and shotgun and completes a pass to his tight end, gain of 4. Third and 6 from the Florida 29. Convert or die. I guess that's what it's going to be now. Mertz back to pass. Throws over the middle. Completely incomplete. Flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be pass interference. Defender was kind of draped over his back, but we'll see. Pass interference, Utah. Okay. So I'll give Florida a first down. I believe it's still a 10-yard penalty and not a spot foul. I don't know. It wasn't terribly egregious, but they called it. Maybe it was a mercy call. First and 10 from Florida at their own 41. Mertz is in shotgun. Utah showing blitz. They are blitzing. Mertz gets it away to his tight end out on the right sideline. Looks like a gain of 3. Never mind the home run ball, Mertz. Just bring it down the field. Try and do something respectable. 2nd and 7 from the Florida 44. Pearsall in motion, gets a screen pass out on the left side. Looks like he ran out of bounds right at the marker. I think they're going to give him the first down. So that'd be a 7-yard pickup. That's good to the 49-yard line of Utah. Come on, let's go. Do some damn thing. Okay, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Shotgun snap. Fakes the handoff to Etienne. Goes over the middle. Incomplete. I think the defender broke it up. Pretty good defensive play. He was all over him. All right, 2nd and 10. Let's see. Twins left, twins right. No, now back in motion to the left. Fakes a screen pass. Throws it behind Etienne. Caught it anyway. Got dropped for a loss of 2. So now that's going to be 3rd and 12. If he had thrown it out in front of him, at least he could have gotten to the back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 12. Twins left, twins right, offsides, free play. No, they blew it dead. Never mind. That was offsides on Utah, so they just blew the play. So instead of 3rd and 12, it's now 3rd and 7. I don't know that it'll make a difference. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. So trips to the right, twin receivers left. Persall comes in motion, screen pass, but converts it to a first down. Got all the way down to the Utah 33. It didn't look like it was going to make it, but good hard running by the Florida receiver. Well, I'll try and get the name for you in a second here. Good running, decent blocking downfield. So good effort by the Gators to convert that to first down. Looked like it wasn't going to happen. Handoff to ETN on 1st and 10, gets around to the right edge, picks up, looks like he picked up 6 or 7, maybe 6. Second down. They haven't given the yardage yet. 2nd and 5. They only gave him 5. Okay. Shotgun snap to Mertz. He's in trouble. He rolls out of it, throws it away. Wish he had done that a few times earlier and not taken stupid sacks. So 3rd and 5 from the Utah, I'm thinking the 33. I'm not sure. Yep, still from the 33. 3rd and 5. Fakes it. No, he actually did hand it off to the running back, who gets the first down by running around the right side out. And there's a flag on the play. It's going to come back. I guarantee it. Definitely, it's got to be a hold. Nope, another false start or illegal procedure on Florida. Illegal formation. What's the fucking difference? It's a 5-yard penalty exactly at the same time they didn't need it. Exactly at the time they didn't need it. So now it's 3rd and 10 from the Utah 38-yard line. No, I'm sorry, 33-yard line. My bad. Shotgun snap to Mertz. Blitz by Utah. Play is over the middle. Caught by Jackson. Gain of 8. Ran over one of the referees at the same time. So 4th down and 2. You're down 17 points. You might as well go for it. 21 points. Sorry, can't add worth a damn. They're 0 for 2 on 4th down conversions tonight. I suspect this will be an 0 for 3. Single receiver out to the left, tight formation out to the right and center. Mertz back to pass, throws it over the middle, and that should be an incomplete pass. No, they're going to give it to him. I can't believe it. That looked like he caught that off the ground. Nah, they're going to – I bet you they review that and they call that incomplete. No, Florida. No. Oh, they just barely stopped the play. This is going to be an incomplete pass. That ball definitely came off the ground. All right, plays under review, and I think it's gonna. I think it's gonna go to Utah's ball. Yeah, we are getting a 3-day weekend 10 speeder, but um, you know, it's still only Thursday. I mean, it's not even Friday yet. I don't know. This is a borderline call. I just don't think that I don't think this is going to end up being a complete pass. No, I'm shocked. Play stands. Oh, still, all right. So Florida got a first down. I don't know how, but they did it. I don't know what this old man's crying about on screen here. You're up 21 points against a depleted team. Yeah, I like the home and homes too, Luke. I think it's good for. I think it's good for college ball. So Florida gets a gift, 1st and 10 on the Utah 19. Mertz throws the ball and touchdown. Son of a bitch. Man went up and got it. Good job, Caleb Douglas. It was good coverage too. He just went up and jumped over him and got it. They're going to go for 2. Why? For fuck's sake, why? Oh, why not? Jesus Christ. I don't know what good going for two there does, but they did it. I don't know. Excuse me there, guys. Okay, so little kickoff there, went into the end zone for a touchback, and Utah is going to get the ball back. Uh, so a little over 9 minutes left in the game. Utah's got the ball back. It's 1st and 10 on their 25. They got their freshman quarterback in. He lines up in the shotgun, fakes the handoff, and takes off with the ball and just runs to the 45-yard line before somebody shoves him out of bounds. And, you know, it is what it is. Well, at least, you know, Florida scored a touchdown. Shotgun snap, hands the ball off to number 2. I don't know his name. And he took a play that looked like it was going nowhere and picked up 5 yards on it. Head coach of Utah doesn't look very happy. And you're, beating up another team pretty good, and you don't look happy, I guess. Whatever. Shotgun snap, low snap to the quarterback, and he recovers it. Running back got hit in the backfield. Pardon me, shrugged it off and picked up about 10 yards. So it looks like it looks like Utah's about ready to score again. So that'll I mean, the game has long since been over, but this defense just isn't it isn't good enough. Hand off to Bernard again up the middle. Only got a yard on that one. Was it Bernard or Bernard? I don't know. Bernard, whatever. 2nd and 9. And screen pass got blown up in the backfield. Actually lost the yard on the play. So it should be 3rd and 10 now. See, Johnson is out. Barnes is back in at quarterback. They're going to call it 3rd and 9. I guarantee you he lost a yard on that play, but they're not going to give him the yard. They're not going to take the yard away. So 3rd and 9. Barnes back to pass, rolls out, gets hit, gets rid of the ball. Incomplete, flag on the play. Might be holding on Utah. There might be a roughing the passer. I don't know. No, it looks like a Utah penalty. Florida's going to decline it. Holding on Utah. Florida declines it. 4th and 9. Should be 4th and 10, but all right, 4th and 9. 6 minutes left in the game. Just run the damn clock already. So Utah's lining up for a field goal attempt. And I don't know how long this one is. 55-yard attempt. So this is 1 yard short of his longest ever. And the kick is up. And it's no good. No good. I think it was long enough, but it was wide left. So Florida defense actually held them to no points. Don't know how, but they did. Was it long enough? No, it was wide. It wasn't long enough, but it was wide left. So Florida will get the ball back. About 6 minutes left in the game. Maybe they can put something together. I don't know. We'll see. No, P digits, there's no chance. I'm sorry. I would have more of a chance of, let me think of a real good one here. I'd have more of a chance of betting Megan Fox than Florida has at winning this game. All right? And yes, I think Megan Fox is hot. She's crazy. She's clearly out of her fucking mind, but she's hot. Still in an ad break. All right. Coming out of the ad break, 6 minutes left in the game. Florida lines up in shotgun. Mertz looking, throwing to the sideline and out of bounds after a pickup of 12. So one play and they're already in midfield. Yeah, well, you know what? P digits. Yeah, if I could land Megan Fox, the penicillin shot would be worth it. So at the Florida 48-yard line, 1st and 10, Mertz back to pass, throws it over the middle, and it is caught by Douglas. All of a sudden, Douglas woke up. A little late, but he woke up. No, I won't do that, Steve. Thank you. Thank you for the idea, though. But if you want to do that and film it, you're welcome to. Back to pass. Mertz throws over the middle to, looks like ETN, the backfield. Picked up 3, I think. 3 or 4. Three. 2nd and 7 from the Utah 36-yard line. Trips to the left, no receivers to the right. Mertz in the shotgun, gets the ball, in trouble, throws a bubble screen to, oh God, whatever his name is, number 3, and turns that into a long game for a first down, but there is a flag on the play, and it's all going to come back. Holding Florida, of course. Good effort by the receiver to turn a bad bubble screen play into a big gainer, but unfortunately, the offensive line screwed us. Yeah, that was obviously a hold. I mean, not only a hold, but he threw him to the ground. I mean, good job. So 2nd and 17. Mertz back to throw. Quick out. Got out of bounds at the Utah 38-yard line. So I think he got the penalty yards back. 3rd and 9. So yeah, he got most of the penalty yards back. Obviously going to be 2-down territory for Florida. I mean, they're not going to win this game, but they're obviously going to try and score again. Twin receivers left, twin receivers right. Shotgun snap upcoming. Mertz back to pass. Blitz by Utah. Picked up. Pearsall over the middle. Gets down to the 33-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and it looks like it's 4th and 3. Napier says, go for it. I mean, why the fuck not? 4th and 3. Anyway, so you might as well just play it out. Twins left, Twins right. ETN in the backfield. Mertz back to pass over the middle. Caught by Douglas. First down. Needed 3, got 6. So a little fight in the old Gators left, a little late, but, still fighting to the end. Got to be proud of them for that. Down to the Utah 26, single receiver left, Twins right, shotgun snap. ETN's out of the backfield, but Mertz decides to run it, got 3 yards. 2 yards. About 2 minutes left in the game. Tight formation around the line. Mertz gets the ball and shotgun blitz by Utah. Hit him. Oh, just too far for, just a little too far for Parasol. Mertz got hammered on that play. Looked like a safety, maybe a safety blitz. Just blast. Well, not really blast, but he got hit. Parasol laid out for it. It hit one hand, but it was just too high and too far. 3rd and 8. Twins left, Twins right. ETN in the backfield. Utah showing blitz again. They are blitzing. Mertz takes a sack. Because why not? And good to see, Albert. You're back just in time for the game to be over. Well, this game was over hours ago, but 4th down and 4 fucking ever. And there's a timeout on the field. Pardon. It's almost over, fans. Well, I think there are a couple of Gator fans in here besides me, but it's almost over. The pain's almost over. Then I can go to sleep. Hey, thanks for stopping by, P Digits. I appreciate it. Yeah, even though the Gators lost, it's still, football is back, and I'm always grateful for football being back. And I'm grateful that I'm able to watch football and, and all that entails. Okay, so I think this is fourth down, and I don't know. It is fourth down. This is probably the last play of the last play. Fourth and 14. Yeah, Florida doesn't have a chance of converting this. Utah's going to blitz, and they've got three to the left. Bubble screen got batted down in the air, and that's the end of the game. Okay, well, that was a obviously a dominant performance by Utah. Florida never really had a chance in this game. They did some good things, I think. They may, and then they shot themselves in the foot with really stupid penalties at the wrong time, especially around time when they looked like they were going to score, and then just took themselves right out of scoring with stupid penalties. We don't have a very good defense, and it's just not going to be a very good year for Florida, obviously. So I'm going to shut her down. In fact, I'm going to, looks like Utah is going to milk the clock as for revenge from last year. So what the hell? Anyway, I enjoyed doing the live stream anyway, even though my team lost, which I expected. So my next stream will probably be the McNee game on the 9th, I guess, and see if Florida can do something against an FCS cupcake and work on their game a little bit more. Thanks all of you guys for stopping by and hanging out with me for a few hours. I appreciate it. And win, lose, or draw, I will ride and die with this team. And as I will always say at the end of all the games, go Gators and fuck the haters. Peace.